Thank you, Joe. Awesome. All right. How you guys doing? Awesome. All right. Thank you guys for being here. All right, so this is what we're going to do. Guys, we're going to show you exactly what you got to do to build your business here. So I'm so proud of you guys that, you made it back tonight because look, let's be honest. How many of you guys went to work or you seen something negative on the internet or got some type of negativity already? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. I'm very proud of you. You know what that means? You're a leader. Because you could have chose to be a follower and listen to them, or you could have, chose to be a leader, and you're a leader because, you made a decision like, you know what? I'm going to figure it out for myself. Because I promise you guys, the very first day when I got home from this meeting, I was so excited. And guys, I used to live in the hood before, right? So I came home and I knocked on my dad's door like, Dad, wake up, wake up. And he wasn't, and I kept on pounding, and he thought I was scared because I was excited about this meeting. Like, how many of you guys couldn't sleep last night? Like, man, I hope this is true. Right, guys? Were you guys like, I was doing the same thing, and I got home, and I was pounding my dad's door, and my dad came out all scared with a gun. He's like, who's robbing us, son? What's going on? I'm like, no one's robbing us, Dad. I'm so excited about this thing. Like, Dad, we're going to be millionaires? He's like, the hell? Went to one meeting. He's like, you're going to be a million. Like, yeah, Dad, everybody's in debt. Everyone wants to save money on their insurance. Like, are you kidding me? Like, this is unbelievable. He's like, oh, they brainwashed you. Go to sleep already. And I was like, oh, man. Even my dad's the one that signed me up to do the business, and he was the first one that was kind of negative with me. That I was the one that everyone was looking at, and they were kind of looking at me like, who's this kid? Like, why is he here? Like, I looked all ghetto. I had a hat on, earrings on. Well, guys, I thought they'd seen something special in me, and right afterwards, the guy pulled me to the side and said, hey, and I told him, I want to train with you. What do I got to do to work with you? And what the guy said, he's like, dude, you got to bring people. You got to bring 10 people the next week. And I'm like, okay, I'm sold on that. I can bring 10 people, and he says, you got to dress different. I'm like, dude, I can dress different. He says, you got to stop using those F words. And you know what I mean? It wasn't friend or freckle. You guys follow me here, right, guys? I was fired up, like, man, is this true? And just beep, right, guys? I was excited, right? And he's like, you got to stop that. And guys, you better believe I brought 10 people to the meeting the following week. And the way I did it, guys, this is not the way you do it. I didn't know how to invite people the proper way. So I called all my girlfriends. I'm like, hey, there's going to be a lot of good-looking guys at this meeting. Dress up. I'm going to pick you up. Don't worry. And they're like, all right, cool, right? And I called all my guy friends. I'm like, hey, dude, there's going to be a lot of good-looking girls at this meeting. Don't worry, I'll pick you up. And I used to work at a swap meet, right, guys? So my dad had a big old van. I emptied out that thing. And you know how us Mexicans roll, right, guys? I filled that thing up, man, right, guys? Look, so congratulations for you guys for being here early. Give yourselves a hand on that, guys. Awesome job. But, man, I wanted to win so bad. How many of you guys want to win? Like, man, you're sick of your situation. You want something better. Man, I was getting my car washed today, and this young man's like, dude, I graduated. I got my degree, and now I went to this job. There was 20 other people with the same degree. And they're like, man, you got to get a master's if you want this job. Because everyone has a degree now. So he's like, dude, I went back and I'm doing my master's, and guess what? I'm not even passionate about what I do. He's like, what do you do, man? I want a car like that. I'm like, man, you got to run your own business. He's like, I knew it. I keep on telling everybody, I want to be an entrepreneur, man. I come from Santa Monica. I'm over here in Riverside. I'm going to UCR. But, man, I want to be an entrepreneur. I'm like, dude, you don't even know who you bumped into. I'm going to change your life, dude. He's like, dude, whatever you tell me to do, I'm going to do it. He was fired up. Probably the Bentley helped a little bit, right, guys? But I was like, no, it's my smile. No, but look, okay, Kevin, tell me when you're ready for I can get this thing going, okay? But look, guys, I'm just trying to give you guys some hope because I remember when I first got started, I was so fired up about this thing, and there were so many negative people. I thought my friends and family were going to start applauding me like, wow, Junior, because my friends and family know me as Junior, like, good job, you're dressing different, you're talking different, we're proud of you. It was quite the opposite. Some were very positive, and some were very what, guys? Negative. And I had a choice. Listen to the negative and become what? Negative. Or, man, listen to people that were winning. Think about this. Think about this. If I want to be a successful doctor, am I going to listen to someone that tried to be a doctor and quit? Does that make any sense? How many people actually say, oh, I'm going to become a doctor? Then they start school like, oh, man, this is way too much school, too much bucks. Oh, it doesn't work. Does it mean being a doctor doesn't work? And guys, you know what we do? It's unbelievable. We listen to the people. We listen to the people that start and quit. You guys follow me? Instead of, why not pay attention to people that actually made it? The people who are actually doing it. Does that make sense, guys? And look, let me tell you something. What blew me away about this business, what makes a business successful is there's got to be what, guys? Demand. There's got to be a need, right? There's got to be demand. You guys follow me on this? Think about this. Imagine you're in the Sahara Desert. There's hundreds of miles of just sand. And you decided, hey, you know what? I'm going to start selling sand. Are you going to be very successful? What if your sand's really beautiful? It's all nice and you have nice little bags of sand. Does that matter? Someone's going to be crazy enough to say, excuse me, what are you selling? Sand. The hell? There's sand all around us. Guess what's going to happen to that business owner? Are they going to go bankrupt? Yes or no? Yes. But what if that same business owner started selling water? Cold Gatorades. Have you seen those little bottles of Gatorade? Man, they can start selling them for $10 a piece. And guess what? You look around, you're like, freaking rip off, you'll still buy it, right? Yes or no? Because you're so thirsty. There's a big demand, yes or no? Well, guys, people are thirsty for information on getting, life insurance, getting out of debt. Look at this, guys. People are getting taken advantage of. This is what we show people. I had this young lady, think about this, guys. How many people do you know out there that have debt? Raise your hand. Some of you guys raised both hands, right? You're like, I know someone and I'm in debt. Yes or no? Right, guys? Well, look, how cool is this? We're going to get you certified and we're going to get you paid to get yourself out of debt. Is that awesome? Because talk is cheap. Yes or no? So, guys, what if we can show you how to start making money right away, saving your money on your auto insurance, getting yourself out of debt? Would that be pretty awesome? Yes or no? Well, look at this, guys. There was this young lady that came in and said, oh, I'm not passionate about life insurance. I'm like, who is? Hey, how many of you guys remember going to school and they fill out a form like, hey, what do you want to be, a doctor, a fireman? How many of you guys remember that, right? What you guys fill in? Actress, pilot, trash man, right? Oh, damn, right, guys? All right, whatever. Hey, that's, thank God you met Primerica, brother. All right, so you guys follow me here? Hey, who puts life insurance agent? Who puts that? Guys, if they put life insurance, like, oh my God, Jerry's depressed. Come over here, Jerry. Right, guys? Like, something's wrong with this kid. Yes or no, right? Guys, it's not about the life insurance. It's about correcting an injustice. It's finding a need, and I'm serious, guys, and delivering, helping people. Look, people are getting taken advantage of. How many of you guys have parents that struggled? Man, I remember not going out. He's like, hey, I need to save money for your college. I want you to be somebody. A lot of you guys, well, I don't know too many numbers. Don't worry, this is common sense. Your trainer goes with you. We do all the talking, all the explaining. We make you look so darn good in front of your family. They can't wait to refer you more people. How many of you guys will love that you sit down with one of your family members and they're just thanking you? They don't want you to leave like, thank you so much for saving me. We thought we had a good deal. How many of you guys would feel really good afterwards? Raise your hand. Well, you're going to get that feeling. Dude, I got fat in this dang business. I'm not lying to you, dude, because people are so happy. They're like, no, stay over for you can eat. I'm like, all right, I guess. Right, guys? Dude, I used to be skinny when I walked into this beast, right? You guys see my pictures yesterday? I'm like, damn, what happened to him? Boom, blew up, right, guys? Debt elimination. Guys, like never before, people are in debt. Credit card debt, medical bills, right? Man, guys, we show people how to get out of debt with that. Auto and home. How many guys would love to save some money on your auto insurance? Raise your hand. Hey, you know what's the best? The best testimony? Not somebody else's. It's what? Your own. Say, look how much I saved, Jerry. Let's say Jerry's my friend. Look how much I saved. And guess what, Jerry? I got paid for saving myself money. Guess what Jerry's going to say? Well, shoot, I want to do the same thing. How do you do that? Right, guys? Like, nah, it's cool. I love overpaying. Is anyone going to say that? No. Look at this. Retirement. How are people retiring now? Are they retiring wealthy? They're retiring broke. How do people want to retire? Wealthy. Think about this, guys. A lot of you guys walked in here like, no, I'm cool. I'm cool. You know what that equals to me? In this office, cool equals broke. So you try to act like, no, I'm cool. Like, it feels broke. I'm serious. Weird equals what? Wealthy. How many of you guys are willing to get a little bit weird with me, but get wealthy? Yes or no? Right, guys? Hey, forget what all those people. I'm done being cool and broke. I wanted to get wealthy. Yes or no? Right, guys? So one thing I want you to do with me is don't be afraid to participate. Because when you participate, you retain it more. If you're just listening, by the time this is done, 85% of the information you forgot. As a matter of fact, you probably forgot some of the crap I said in the beginning already. If you're honest, like, yup, right, guys? Yes or no? So participating is very important. You're going to retain it more. You guys follow me here? So if I ask you a question, act as if I'm talking to you, Jerry. Respond to me. You follow me, Em? Guys, this license is powerful, not just for you, but for your family members. If you don't talk to them, who will? Hey, how many of you guys work really hard for your money? Raise your hand. Hey, isn't it time to let your money work really hard for you? That's what the rich do. I'm telling you guys, look, you know what we were taught? I was taught this my whole life because that's what they taught my parents. They didn't know any better. And my parents were taught that because their grandparents taught them this. They didn't know any better. They say, work hard and save your what? Money. And guess what happened? That's exactly what they did. They worked hard and they saved their money. They never invested their money. They saved their money, either at a bank or at their house. You guys follow me? And look, guess what rich people say? No. You don't work hard for your money. You let your money work hard for you. And by the way, we don't save money. That's what broke people do. We invest money. You guys follow me here? Yeah. And all you guys, wait a minute, you're going against my beliefs, what I was taught. Guys, I'm sorry, but if the people you're listening to are not wealthy, you should probably not take advice from them in that area. You guys follow me here? Yeah. Guys, if you want to become wealthy, you should listen to someone that's wealthy. Common sense, yes or no? Yeah. It's like you want to have a good marriage, and you're, hey, this guy's got 10 divorces. Let me ask him. He's not working on the divorce number. Hey, dude, so how do you do it? I want to have a great marriage, like full. Like, have you seen my track record? Don't listen to me, yes or no? Listen to someone dead besides me, yes or no? You guys follow me here? Yeah. If you want to have a great marriage, you talk to someone that has a great marriage. Yes or no? You're around people that have great marriages. See, you are who you hang around with. And we heard this our whole life. Yes or no? Growing up, and guess what? I'm an adult. I can make my own decisions. I'm not influenced. BS. BS. I'll prove it to you. If all your friends are in shape and always eating well, and you go to a restaurant, the first time you're like, I don't care. Like, they all order salads. I'm like, give me the burger, full the double one. It's all good. But eventually, guess what? You're like, that salad don't look too bad, Jerry. You know what? I'll get a salad like Jerry. I'm like, man, I'm feeling left out. You guys are always going to the gym. I feel your energy's always up. You know what? I want to go to the gym with you. And before you know it, you're fit like your friends. Yes or no? Yes. And guys, if you're the one that's fit and all your friends are slobs, I'm just like me. Guess what? All of them are just, man, they eat whatever. They do whatever. They sleep whenever. Guess what? Eventually, you're like, you know what, dude, I'll have a beer with you. Shoot, why not? You know what, give me a burger too. I work out anyways. And before you know it, you start eating bad and you start creating bad habits. Yes or no? Yes. Guys, I'm talking to myself here. I'm telling you. Hey, I know one thing. When my wife eats right, I eat right. You guys follow me here? Same thing, guys, in business. Same thing being successful. Look, you tell me your 5 top friends, and I'll average out their income. That's what you make. You guys follow me here? And we're, oh, no, that's when I was a kid. Nuh-uh. Guys, it happens as an adult. You got to be very careful who you listen to, who you're around. And if your friends are not willing to change and you love your family bad enough, guess what? You better change your friends if you want your life to change. Yes or no? Yes. And you know what the beauty is? You don't have to leave your friends behind. Say, hey, you know what, Jerry? You know what, Carlos? I'm going to do something big. Come with me. And, man, they can choose to follow you, or they can choose to live the same life. That's their bad. You guys follow me here? Yeah. Look at this. Okay? Stability. Guys, the moment I walked out of this place, guess what? Man, some people were very, very supportive, and some people were very negative. I have one of my aunts that helped raise me, and when I called my uncle for an appointment, you know what he did? Sure, come over. Anything for you, son. Not even 10 minutes later, she called me back. Hey, Junior, don't come over. What's the company? Oh, yeah, you would do something like that. No. Don't. You would, yeah, that's fake. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Boom. So I was like, oh, man, I'm fired up about this. Yeah, right, I was so discouraged. How many guys would be very discouraged? That was me. And guys, to make it worse, we had a family party, And guess what? I had already appointments with some of my friends and family members there. And guess what she did? She said, oh, Junior isn't something. Don't listen to him. It's not true. And guys, you know what she did? She pulled up articles. She pulled up articles, say, look, there's your scam. I told you it's not true. Guys, I'm a short dude, but I felt like I was this little at that time. You guys follow me here? Yeah. Man, and thank God I showed up. The number one rule I would tell you in this business, if you want to become successful, is you got to show up. Write that down, guys. It's the number one rule. Guess what? That week, I didn't show up. I was so discouraged. And the lady that recruited me kept on calling me. And back in the days, did any of you guys ever had a chance to get a flip phone? I'm really aging myself. Okay, but you guys are old school. I like you guys, man, right? I didn't get a chance to get the big old block, right? But I did get the flip phone, right? The little razors and all this. Remember that? So I remember having one of those phones, and in order to answer it, you have to turn it on, right? You have to flip it on. And I remember doing that, and I'm like, oh, it's her. And I answered her by accident. But she never did nothing wrong to me, so why was I going to be rude? So I'm like, hi, Raina. She's like, finally, I get a hold of you. Are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I've been thinking. It's probably not for me. And I was going to tell her, I'm going to stick to school. I said, no, stop it. I told your dad you're going to waste my time. I told him you were too young. I'm just going to call him and tell him I was right. Talk to you later. Hanged up on me. And back then I was not saved, so you better believe I was like, yeah, beep. Right, guys? You better believe that following Tuesday, I was the first one there. I'm not a quitter. Right, guys? I showed up just to prove her wrong. And man, God knows how he works. Man, I showed up to prove her wrong, and guess what, guys? One of the speakers said, you know what? He's like, if you don't want, I don't even remember exactly how he said, but like, look, don't take advice from people that are broker than you. Don't take advice. Look, if you don't like the house they have, if you don't like the car they have, the marriage they have, like, why would you listen to them? I mean, you know what? I don't like none of that stuff about her. Why do I listen to her? And my cousins that were being little haters with me, I'm like, those fools are still living at home and they're 30. I don't want to be them. Why the hell am I listening to them? And it snapped. I'm like, dude, that guy up there, he makes $100,000 a year. Legally. The people I know making $100,000 a year, it ain't legally, right, guys? I grew up in the hood. Let's be real. Okay? I was like, dude, they're right. And man, it changed my life. And guess what? I showed up to the next one. I showed up to the next meeting. And guys, before you know it, it changed everything. Look, let me show you something that's powerful. All these other companies, they don't care about the clients. All they care about is profits. I'll prove it to you. Guys, I'm not exaggerating. You know why our company got started? Because a man's father had to die to get this company to get started. In the 1960s, this man's father named Art Williams, his father died of a massive heart attack young in his early 50s. His mom got a life insurance death claim of $10,000. And the mom was happy. At least she got something. But that couldn't replace her husband. That was just enough for burial expenses. You guys follow me here. Guess what? A couple months later, Art bumped into his cousin that was an accountant. He said, Art, I hate to ask, but what, did the insurance company take care of your dad? Yeah. Hey, you didn't have one of those whole life policies? He's like, yeah, I have one on myself, one on my father. He's like, oh, man. Your mama could have got 10 times more life insurance for the same money she was paying? He's like, you got to be kidding me. He's like, well, why would the agent sell my mama a $10,000 policy when she could have got $100,000? Oh, because they make more commission selling another one. He's like, that's not right. But you mean my mom would not have to be struggling right now? He's like, yeah, Art. He's like, that's not right. And he went to the library and studied life insurance policies. And he's like, you know what? My cousin was right. This insurance industry, they're ripoffs. And he got so mad, guys, that look at this. He started with 7 directs, and then it grew to 85. And guys, 8 years later, there was over 200,000 licensed representatives. More than number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4 company combined. Those companies have been here for hundreds of years. How do we outgrow them like that? Because those guys were out there just to make commission. You guys follow me? Yes. While we were out there to correct an injustice. See, guys, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Yes or no? And the moment you stand for something right, you think they're going to applaud you? Some will, but most will like, you? Financial services? Donna, you owe me $20. What the hell are you talking about, girl? There's going to be haters out there. It happened to me. But guys, shame on you if you let someone steal your dreams. I almost let my aunt steal my dreams from me. And guys, shame on me because look, and even for her, right now she's not in a good state. And guys, none of her kids have ever helped her. And you know, honestly, guys, because I was a young kid and I was immature, I couldn't wait to become successful before I can rub it in her face. But God does not reward ugly. As soon as I humble myself, like, you know what, I don't care about my rubbing it in I just want to win for me and my family, God started giving me success. And man, as soon as I could help my aunt financially when I seen her, guess what? You know how good it felt to give my aunt $1,000? Guys, she started crying. She's like, Mario, she's like, I'm so sorry, son. I'm so sorry I did that to you. And you know what happened? She's like, I gave my youth, my marriage, everything for my kids, and not one time have they bothered to give me $1. And you, that I put you down, I'm so sorry. And guys, honestly, I feel sorry for her, but like, man, that's why God continues to bless us. And I don't mean in an arrogant way, but you cannot be successful hoping other people are down and you succeed. You guys follow me here? And man, in this office, we don't accept that. Man, if they're haters, guess what? Let the haters be the motivators. Yes or no? Hey, you know what the best revenge is? Massive success. What's the best revenge? Massive success. You guys follow me? Will you allow me to teach you how to get massive success? Yes. Now, you think that's going to be easy? No way. But let me tell you something. It is worth it. Let me tell you something. And guys, this is a big deal. You guys heard what just happened in San Bernardino down the street from here? The shooting, right? How many people died? You know why they had to do a GoFundMe? None of them had life insurance. Some of them had it through the county. And guess what? That's in the school. They don't cover that. Oh, my job's good. Do you know what they raised for those 14 people? $84,000. They didn't even raise enough money to bury those people. And that's that it was nationwide. That people are like, hey, please help this GoFundMe. $84,000, that's all they raised. Hey, I don't know about you, but have you guys noticed that when you're walking into a restaurant, if you see like a B or a C, have you guys ever seen that? Would you be like, oh yeah, cool, a C? I'd be like, oh hell no, C for cockroach? Nah, I'm good. What do you guys eat in there? Some of you guys are like, oh, just like at home, cockroaches all good. Hell no, that's disgusting, yes or no? Look, let me show you this. When have you ever seen a Ferrari commercial? What about a Lamborghini commercial? What about a Bentley commercial? But there's one outside right now. Hey, let me tell you something. Are those okay cars or are they the best? See, when you're the best, you don't need advertisement. Your clients talk for you. You guys follow me here? Look at this. 39 years this month. 39 years. Today's our anniversary? Dang, today, 39 years. Look. You ready for this? No commercials, all passion, all heart, doing what's right for people. Look at our rating. Give yourselves a hand, guys. That's a big deal. Look at this. That makes me proud. And let me tell you why. And this is a big deal. Forbes, credible company, yes or no? Yes. Everyone read with me. What does this say? That's not Primerica saying that. That's Forbes saying that. And guys, out of the top 50 companies, we got the highest possible rating, a 99 out of 100. That's Forbes talking about us. Look. And guys, we do what's right 100% of the time. We're not like these companies. Does anyone have a water bottle in here by any chance? Or anything like that? Here you go. I'm thirsty. That's what I'm thirsty. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Hey, let me tell you something. There's these companies out there that tell you, hey, if you drink this water, This water right here is special, man. It comes from Africa, a little bit of Brazilian water in here. And man, if you drink this water, it's only $500 a month to get a case of this stuff. But man, you're gonna look so young. Man, this thing cures diabetes, cancer, everything, man. You name it, it cures. And you start drinking this, you're gonna look 10 years younger, and you're gonna lose all these pounds, and you probably lose a lot of pounds because you get massive diarrhea drinking this crap, right, guys? Here, right, guys? We don't do that. We don't do that. We do what's moral, ethical, and professional 100% of the time. You actually have to have a brain to work with us, okay? Anyone can join those other companies. I'm sorry to bag on them, but look, guys, it's all this hype over some products that, come on, you can buy at the store. Yes or no, right, guys? Yes. Look, this is real. Are people hurting out there financially? Yes. And you don't believe us? Watch. You watch. You have the privilege. You get to help your family and friends first. Right. You know other companies? They say, oh, no, conflict of interest. You cannot help your family, Donna, because you're going to cheat. You're going to show them how to get a better deal. You can only help other strangers. You cannot help your family. You know there's a conflict of interest in a lot of other companies? Guys, we allow you to help your family first. Hey, how dare you help out strangers first when you know your family's in debt? When you know your family's overpaying on insurance? When you know they're not saving for retirement? I think that's selfish, yes or no? Yes. And some of you guys will be like, oh, no. Imagine you had the cure for cancer in your hands. Can I borrow that water bottle again? I'm really thirsty this time. No, I'm just kidding. Look, imagine this was the cure for cancer. You had it in your hands. Thank you, Tony. I really need one to drink, though. Okay, look at this. You have the cure for cancer, but you're like, oh, no. I'm going to wait until, look at this, Christian. I'm going to wait until I patent it, for I can make the most amount of money. And everybody in your family's hurting right now. Everybody. Let's say they have cancer or some sickness like that. And you have the cure, but like, oh, no. I want to get licensed first. I want to make sure I get patented, so when I start helping my family, I make the most money. Is that kind of like, that is very selfish, yes or no? We don't want people like that here. I'm just telling you right now, if you want the money first, if that's all that moves you, you don't have the right heart for this office. You can join another office, but not this office. We want people, hey, don't get me wrong, that you're going to make money, yes, but doing what's right for people. You guys follow me here? And look, guys, that's what some of you guys are going to do. Like, oh, well, you know what? I want to get my license first before I talk to anybody. Are you kidding me? Dude, you know someone might get it. I'm not exaggerating. You know, they say that 85% of divorces are caused because of what, guys? Isn't that crazy? You can save someone's marriage, but oh, no. I want to know everything before I do anything. Is that kind of selfish, yes or no? Yes. Guys, look, let me tell you the power of what we do. You never know when something like this can happen. How many of you guys can remember where you were at in 9/11? Guys, when this happened, you would think the insurance companies would be like, hey, you know what? We got you. This is our time to step up. You know what those cowards did? I'm not exaggerating. You know there was a school right next to 9/11. They were telling us this, like next to the towers, and the little kids didn't comprehend. They're like, hey, teacher, why are the birds on fire? You know what that was? People burning to death and jumping off. And their policy, guess what it said? People died thinking, hey, at least my kids are going to be taken care of. I'm with a good company. Because you guys, you think of that when you're about to die. Like, man, what about my kids? What about my wife? What about my husband? Yes or no? We don't think of that right now, but when you know you're going to die, you think about that. Yes or no? Well, those guys thought they died. They went with the Lord thinking their families was going to be taken care of. And you know what these big insurance companies say? Oh, I'm sorry, we regret to inform you. We don't cover suicide. We have it on tape. Oh, we regret to inform you. We don't cover active war. We have it. Terrorism. I'm sorry. We don't cover that. You know what our company did? Guys, we did a broadcast. And man, I heard that, man, our CEO got on there and he checked the underwriters. He says, every claim that comes in, you make sure we pay out. America is counting on us. And guys, in that day, we delivered $10 million and death benefits to 48 family members that lost their loved ones. See, when people tell you, yeah, that's one of those things, yeah, that's one of those things that stand up for America when they need us the most. You should Google 9/11, see who was there. I'm glad to represent that thing. Yes or no, right, guys? Hey, Let me tell you something. And every one of those 3 buildings, the Pentagon, every World Trade Center, every one, we had clients there. Every plane, we had clients there. And guys, our company delivered. See, that makes me proud. So when someone talks about Primerica, I'm like, I don't get offended. I'm like, this guy has no clue. You just don't know the story, Jerry. Let me inform you. And after I'm done, they're like, I'm sorry, Mario, I had no clue what the company does. And I show them, and guess what? Jerry becomes a client. Jerry says, you know what? I want to work for this company. You guys follow me here? This is not just to make another dollar. This is to make a difference. You guys follow me here? Guys, this is a big deal. And look, we got to take this fight what? Personal. Hey, you never know. Down the street, San Bernardino, something happened, right? You know what's crazy, guys? Look at this. We have right now 4.3 million lives insured with Primerica. We pay an average of 30 death claims a day. Last year, we paid over $1 billion in death claims. $1 billion. Guys, some companies never, ever profit $1 billion. That's what we pay out in death benefits. Is that solid, yes or no? Yes. Let me tell you something, guys. Look at this. 7,300 people die every single day in North America. What if one day it's one of your family members? But you're like, nah, I'm cool. It's not for me. I think that's selfish. The one thing that changed my life was sitting down with my mother. And I thought she had it all going on. I'm like, dude, my mom doesn't need this. And guys, my mom was struggling so bad financially. If it wasn't for me sitting down with my mother, she would have lost everything. And you know what I made? I made a decision that night. I'm like, you know what? Even if this is not for me, I'm going to make this for me. Because, man, this is a big deal. Yes or no, right, guys? Let me show you something. We have a proven system. It comes down to 2 people. There's 2 types of people. Look, there's the thinker, and then there's the doer. You guys follow me here? So look, I'm going to pick on, let's see, Adele, let me pick on you, and let me pick on M. Come up here really quick. Let me show you an example. Okay, give them a hand really quick. Look at this. All right, so this is what we're going to do. Sorry, no, we'll put M as the doer. We're going to make you look good today. All right, brother? So look at this. Adele, sorry, fool, this is what you get. Should have produced last week. No, I'm just kidding. No, he did. I'm messing with Adele. Poor Adele. That's what I get for being my friend, huh? So look at this. Adele, there's going to be always 2 types of people. There's going to be like, the thinker. I want to know everything before I do anything kind of guy. I want to get my license first. And you know what? We love that. We walk them like, hey, go to class and hopefully you pass. That's fine. But this guy, he's like, Mario, I want to be somebody. Tell me what I got to do, coach. Just tell me, I'll get it done. He's like, I'm so sick of seeing my parents struggle. I'm sick of me being broke. I want to do something. I want to have my own name. I want to feel important in life. I'm like, dude, you really want to do that? He's like, oh, man. Well, okay, let's get you 3 people. So let's get you 3 people on your team right away. Come up here really quick. Jaime, come up here. Okay, look at that. So he gets 3 people on his team. And guys, you need to understand that leadership is influence. You're either going to influence your people to do it the wrong way or influence your people to do it the right way. You guys follow me here? And guess what? Am just got started. He already qualified for his $300 bonus. We're recognizing him in the office. Like, man, this guy's going to be the next big thing. Hey, Em, are you feeling pretty good about yourself? Absolutely. But guess what happens? These guys are like, whoa, crap. Damn, you guys like lined it up on purpose. The hell, you seen that? It was all staged, guys. I meant to do that, right, guys? Like the bars on my phone. Boom, 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 boom. Right, guys? All right. Singular down there. They're out of business, man. Okay, so let me help you on this. Okay? Guess what happens? Monkey see, monkey what? Guess what they do? They're like, well, I want to get recognized. I want to get my $300 bonus. I want to get my promotion, yes or no? So guess what they do? They go get 3 people themselves. Go for it. You get 3 yourself. Go. Sense of urgency. Go pick 3 people from the crowd. Go for it. Go for it. You guys ready? Oh, hey, dude, Jerry, you don't want to be on this side, man. Come on here. All right, I'm just telling you right now. Hey, be careful. All right, be on this side. Em, come on this side, man. You know what starts happening? Guys, I'm serious. You know what starts happening here? Guess what? Adele's like, whoa, crap. By accident, he recruits his best friend. Come up here really quick. But look, I'm serious. He's like, what the hell are you doing? I'll get my license. Well, I'll get my license too. And I talked to this guy. I'm like, dude, you should get off to a fast start. You should get your promotion just like we did. You got to follow your. And guess what he says? Well, I'm going to do my friend Adele's new one. I'm going to get my license first, then just maybe. Then I'll talk to somebody. Right? And guess what? He just ruined them too. Like, see what you did, fool? Damn. But guess what happened over here? This team is exploding. They're having so much growth, and all you guys go get 3 people. I'm just kidding. We won't fit, right, guys? Look, guess what starts happening? Not only does M start winning the company trip, and he starts having success, but a couple of his teammates. You guys follow me here. They're winning. They already have their own team name. They're wearing their own team shirts. They're like, man, guess what he starts thinking? I'm on the wrong team. I'm not exaggerating. He's like, hey coach, how do I go on this side? And guys, it's the worst feeling in the world when your team doesn't want to be under you. Hey, so it's your choice. You want to do it the wrong way or the right way? How many of you guys want to win this next trip to Colorado? Guys, we're going to show you how to get that done. We have 4 more months to compete to get this thing done. And guys, we always take the biggest team there. Look at this. Look, it's up here. No other office has this. Look, #1 in Hawaii. Remember I told you guys? Look, 2006. Then we went back to Orlando. #1. Bahamas, #1. Look at this. Maui, #1. Colorado, that we're going back to #1. What is that? I don't know, but #1. San Diego, #1. This last one, Puerto Rico, #1. Conquistador. I don't know how to say that crap. But it was awesome. Hey, you're part of the #1 team. Not because of me. Yeah, right, I'm not that good. Like, that fool can't even speak. Yes, that should give you hope. Okay, guys? I'm not exaggerating. I'm serious. Dude, you don't have to be perfect. God doesn't pick perfect people. He picks people just like me and you, even though you think you're perfect. And guess what? He makes us somebody. For we can inspire others that they can do the same. Yes or no, right, guys? Hey, let's give our volunteers a hand. Give them a hand, guys. Hey, I'm going to kick some of you guys out. Some of you guys are like, yep, that fool can't speak. I'm looking back like, I told you. All right, so for February only, okay, look at this, guys. This is so crazy because our guidelines to get promoted since last year was the first month that we said, you know what, let's do 3x3 since last year. And we're like those guys that, especially Hispanics, we keep the Christmas lights on all year. Have you seen that? Well, guess what happened? We had so much success. We had so much success that a year later, we're still doing this. We had an explosion in our business. Because anyone can get 3 recruits, anyone can get 3 clients fast, yes or no? Yes. Guys, if you have an opportunity to win a trip to change your life for the rest of your life, how bad would you want to get that done, yes or no? Yes. If someone tells you no, like, oh, that's it, I quit, no way. You're going to keep on going, yes or no? Yes. And look at this, guys. You get 3 recruits involved. You help 3 people with life insurance. You get your license. You get what type of bonus? $300. Hey, $300 is $300. While getting your license, you need to put your trainer in front of 10 to 15 families in your first 30 days. Guys, if we can show you how to potentially be making $2 to $5 grand a month at a part-time basis, all you got to do is put me in front of 10 to 15 families in your first 30 days. Is that a good investment, yes or no? And you know what my job is to do? To make you look so darn good in front of your family and friends that they want to refer you everybody. I'm not going to go there trying to pressure them to buy life insurance or to save money under insurance. I'm not going to do that because if I do that, it makes me look bad. Yes or no? Yes. And it makes you look bad. It makes our company look bad. And man, it makes our office look bad. You think we're going to, you know how many people were here yesterday? You have no idea. Over 750 people were here yesterday. We have that many people showing up in less than a year being here. Well, actually in a year being here. Why? Because we pressure people? Because we make people feel uncomfortable? How many of you guys felt, seriously, even if this is your first time here, how many of you guys felt like, man, this feels pretty awesome here, right? People are pretty cool, right? That's what we're going to do. We're going to be in front of your family and friends, and man, they're like, you know what, this guy's pretty cool, Em. I'm going to refer you more people. Yeah, you should go see my brother. He needs help. Isn't that pretty awesome? And look, let me show you something, guys. There's always 2 types of people. There's the uncoachable, and once you get licensed, look, I want you to understand. The average sell in our office is around $84 a month, and we're talking life insurance, okay? Very common sense. Look, 84 times how many months, guys? 12. Equals how much a year? So if you just get your license and you do no training, you just get your license with us, We're going to start you at a 12.5% contract. What does that mean? Another agent goes with you. You just sit there. We do all the work. You make $125 in 1 hour. Is that pretty darn good? Hey, let's be honest. If your boss said, hey, stay after overtime for $50 an hour, how many of you guys would do it? Raise your hand. You're like, I don't even have to go home today. I'm here all day. Shoot, all right? Don't worry about me eating today, boss. I'm good. Right, guys? Hey, $125 is pretty darn good money. Yes or no? Yes. You know why? Because you don't know your sense of worth. You don't know your value, how much you're really worth. I'm serious, guys. Man, if they pay me $15 an hour, I'm like, dude, I'm in. When I was 19 years old. You guys follow me here? But then I started hanging around people in Primerica that are making $500 in one appointment. I'm like, whoa, 125 sounds good, but if I can make 500, how many guys are going for the 500? You need to know your self-worth. But guess what? 125 is good for 1 hour if you're around people that only make $10 an hour. Yes or no? Yeah. Guys, see, you hang around some of these leaders, you're like, oh man, $125 ain't nothing. Right, guys? Isn't that pretty cool? And guys, you can determine your time. But look at this, $500. Look, you do not have to split sales because you got trained and you have 30 to 60 people to go see as soon as you get licensed. Is that a pretty awesome deal? Yep. Think about this. If you give me $100, Martha, think about this, and I give you $1,000 in return, is that a great investment? Yes or no? Yes. And you guys need to understand this. You win, we win. You lose, we lose. We need to make you money. Is that pretty cool? Yes. I need to make you money in order for me to benefit. Is that awesome? Yes. So look at this, guys. This is a win-win situation. Look, now that you're a trainer, look at this. Denver, let me pick on you really quick. Let's say Denver gets involved. And Denver's fired up, right? He did his 10, 15 training sales before he even got licensed. I mean, he knows what he's doing. And guess what? He recruits John into the business. Come up here, John. So look, John's up here, and John's like, man, I want to get my promotion. And look, 3x3 is the company minimum. In this office, we don't do the minimums. Jaime's like, dude, I can't wait. Well, John, sorry. Yeah. John's like, I can't wait to quit my job. I want to get out of there, man. They don't pay me enough. I just don't like it. So he gets 6x6 done. He gets 6 recruits into the business, does 6 life insurance sales. He makes $300. He gets promoted. He's feeling good. He's growing his team. Guess what Denver made? The trainer, how much money did he make training John? And look at this. Martha, you're Maria right now. Or well, let's say Mary. Okay, Mary, come up here really quick, Martha. Look at this. So let's say Mary. Guess what she does? She's like, I want to get my promotion. I want to get this thing done, right? Well, guess what? Denver makes another $3,000 training Mary. How much did Denver just make? How many clients did he have to find anymore? Guess who found them? That's the system. I'm not exaggerating. Look, guys, you follow the system. Look, it's endless. Let me show you this. I'm going to fly through this. I'm going to show you something powerful. All right, you guys can have a seat. Look at this. Look what happens here. Give them a hand, guys. Look at this. Look, here's the system. Look, you got to build the list, and then what's the second one? And third? This is what I did. Here's our secret. I just followed the system, and our people started following the system too, and look what happened. Guys, out of everybody has a top 25 list, yes or no? Yes. Everyone knows at least 25 people. Right, guys? If not, like, damn, what the hell? Something's going, thank God he joined Primerica. All right, guys, we're going to make it a little bit more social, okay? Out of your top 25, we don't have time to go see 25. We're too busy. You seen how many people we had here yesterday? Yeah. We're way too busy. We're going to let you put us in front of 10 people. And look at this, 10 qualified appointments. But I want you to fast forward. Write this down. First step is you got to get trained. So what's the first step? Step number 2, become the trainer. What's the step number 2? Look what happens. You guys ready for this? You recruit one person, just one person. They put you in front of 10 qualified appointments. People that want and need our services. Okay? You're going to get how many clients? 6. You're going to get how many new associates? 4. You're going to get how much in compensation? Is that pretty awesome? Yes. How many appointments did you find? None. You just follow the system. And look what happens. Look what happens. Out of those 4, guys, you would expect 4 out of 4 are going to listen, right? Doesn't happen. I don't know why, but like, oh, I know a better way. Or they'll listen to someone broke and they fall out of the business. It's crazy to me. And look at this. Out of those 4, how many listen? 2. Each one of them sets up how many appointments? 10. So how many appointments you got now? 20. How many clients are you going to get? 12. How many? 12. How many new associates? 8. What does that pay you? 6,000. Is that pretty darn good income? Yes. Guys, see, you had to get trained one time, and now you become the trainer. Is that pretty awesome? Yes. See, our problem is not lack of clients. Everybody and their mama needs to get out of debt, yes or no? And wants to save some money on their insurance. Right, guys? Yes. Think about this. All right, look at this, guys. We need trainers. We need people that know what they're doing for you, can help us go serve those clients. And look at this, guys. Out of those 8, how many listen? 4. There you go. How many appointments do they set? 4. How many clients do you get? 4. How many new recruits? 16. What does that pay you? 12,000. Guys, what do you think? Are you thinking right around here, right here, like, oh, maybe I don't like my job anymore? Right? Yeah. And guess what? If you, like, you know what, Mario, I'll never leave my job. I just love what I do. Well, why not make one of these or one of these extra a month? And you still have your job. You can work your business whenever you want. Isn't that amazing? Yes. Guys, what if you're like, well, I have no time? That's okay. You know, in this office, we have an amazing system. Let's say at your job, you can't come in for work. Let's say you're so busy. Have you guys ever called in like, hey, you can't come in, someone has to cover your shift? Has that ever happened? Do you get paid for that day? No. What if someone covers your shift and you get half the pay? Would that be awesome? Yes. Guys, what does that mean? Let's say your trainee set up some appointments and you can't go. You're busy with family. You're busy with your job. You can't go. Well, you didn't make $3,000, but you made $1,500. You didn't do none of the work. Yes. Is that pretty awesome? Yes. Dude, I was like, are you, is this legal? Like, yes, you have to get a license. I'm like, damn, this is unbelievable. I'm not exaggerating. I'm like, are you kidding me? And look, guys, is that pretty awesome? Yeah. Guys, so first you get trained, then you become the what? Trainer. And then you develop, then you become the trainer of trainers. That's where the money's at. You think, how many guys agree this is really big money? Raise your hand. Right, guys? If you didn't raise your hand, you're lying. You probably didn't put deodorant on. At least go like this. Okay, guys? That's pretty darn good money. Yes or no? Yes. Look at this. You ready for this? Look, here's the big money. Once you develop trainers of trainers, look, you become a regional vice president. All you got to do is sit down with your trainer, and it's macho. Okay? People that are what? And what does it say? People that have children under the age of 16, home/rent, and occupation. If you sit down with people like that are in that market, you're going to get results. They're going to want and need what we do. You guys follow me? Yes. And look, guys, let me tell you what happened. By doing this, it changed everything for me. Because I made a decision not to listen to the haters out there. And man, I started hanging around with winners, and I became a winner. And guys, so will you. You need to hang around people like us. You guys follow me here. And a lot of you guys, like, oh yeah, look, don't worry about the hater next to you. There might be someone next to you. You know what? Let them quit. Let them live the same life. You know the definition of insanity? It's doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different outcome. Hey, how many of you guys want some changes in your life in a good way? Yeah. Well, guess what? You got to do some changes. And I promise you guys, the moment you leave this place, let me tell you something. You're going to get negative people. Primerica is just the best vehicle. Look at me. I came from nothing and now I'm something. And not to be arrogant, to show you that if I can, so can you. Yes or no? Yes. And I'm your coach. I'm your big brother. We're your family. We're going to help you win. You never met someone like me. You never met someone like these leaders. Guys, we're not here for you can work for us. We're here to serve you. Because if you win, Martha, we win. You guys follow me here? And let someone try to discourage you. You know what you do? I'm glad you said that. Here, let me call Mario. Boop, 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 boop. Guess what? Tell him that. Oh, no. Call me, and dude, I'll gladly go over there. And when I pull up in my Bentley, let him tell me it don't work. You guys follow me here? And I'm not saying it in an arrogant way. God, watch, that same person talking crap will be like, well, I didn't tell you Primerica didn't work. I just know it's not for everybody, but I'm interested. Happens all the time. Some of you guys laughing like, damn, that was me. I'm not lying to you. Marquis, like he's laughing his butt. That's what he did to Seth. He's like, bro. And then we set up. He's like, well, crap, you know what? It don't sound too bad now that you explain it to me. You know, Seth wasn't explaining it to me, but how do I get started, bro? I really don't like what I do. You know, other people approached me before, but they weren't passionate like you, dude. How do I sign up? You think I'm kidding? That was Marquise. Now, dude, if someone talks bad about Primerica, he's like, swells up. Like, well, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, hey, Marquise, remember how you were. You just didn't know, so don't get mad at people. That was you, right? Just make them understand. You guys follow me here? And this is what I realized, that Primerica is just a vehicle. You've always been the right driver. Guys, you are the right driver. You're just in the wrong vehicle. You guys follow me here? Your vehicle can only take you so far. They cap you. Hey, only 3% raise a year. Hey, if you kiss enough, right? If you kiss enough butt, maybe we'll promote you. If you back stuff enough people, maybe you can take that person's position. Man, you don't even feel good taking a position doing that. You guys follow me? Guys, you need to hang around someone like me. I'm going to light your butt up. You're down, Carlos, I'm going to smack you up. Like, what the hell are you thinking, Carlos? This is your shot to change your life. If I can do it, you can do it also. What's wrong with you? Yes or no? Hey, guys, I'm telling you, this is your shot. This is your shot to do something big. But, man, you better be careful of those haters, guys. I mean, there's a bunch of them out there. And look, guys, I'm going to finish with this. I want you to understand this. There was a time that my cousins were just so negative. And, man, I love my cousins, guys. But, man, sometimes those negative people, you just got to learn to love them from a distance. Would you guys agree? Yes. And I'm not exaggerating. Like 7 years passed by that I didn't even go back to those family parties in San Fernando Valley. Because every time I went, bro, I'm not exaggerating. Oh, there comes a millionaire. You a millionaire yet? This fool, he thinks he's going to be a millionaire. Junior, only the people in the beginning make all the money, dude. You missed your shot. Yeah, it's a good company, but for the people that started 30 years ago, there's no opportunity in that. Yeah, the products are good, but, you can't make money there. They used to tell me that. And you know what they were saying? Hey, if I can't, you can't. Because they tried. What does that say? Hey, just because your cousin tries to, I don't know, get in shape and didn't get in shape, you're like, oh, well, I'm not even going to try. Look at my cousin. Are you going to do that? What if one of your kids wants to become something successful in life? So you know what? I don't know, whatever they want to become. Like, hey, I'm going to go to college and I want to become this. And then they come back discouraged. Well, my friend tried and he quit, so I'm not going to do it. Will you let them do that? No. I'm like, you're not your friend. You're not a quitter. Let him be a loser. You're not. You keep going. Yes or no? Yes. Well, guess what? I stayed away from them because I couldn't bear the negativity all the time. And unfortunately, my cousin, my uncle passed away. Cancer got to him. And man, I'm like, dude, I don't care what my cousin, like, dude, what are they going to tell me now? They're not going to say nothing now. And I was running a little bit late. You guys know me, right, guys? So I was running there a little bit late, and I'm like, dude, when I got there, the parking lot was full at the funeral place. I'm like, no. And I went around one more time, and I'm not exaggerating, guys. God is amazing. You know what he did? Right in the front, the car pulled out. And guess where I had to park my Bentley? Oh, man, poor me, right, guys? I parked right in the front, and guys, it was the most amazing thing. The whole family was looking like, who's that? And I came out of the car, and man, I make sure that day, man, I'm like, Adele, come over, fool, cut my hair, make sure I look sharp, right? I got a new suit. I wanted to look sharp, because I haven't seen some of that side of the family in a while. And I remember going back, and everyone was looking, and my cousins seen me, like, that's true. They act like they didn't see me. You know how they are, right? Haters, right, guys? And they thought I was going to be arrogant. They thought, like, oh, here he comes to show off his. You know what I did? They were in a crowd acting like they didn't see me. I went up to them. I gave them hey, what's up, Jose? How you been, Miguel? Dude, give them a big old kiss. They're like, dude, Junior, oh my God, bro, we followed you on Instagram, Facebook. Damn, you made it, cousin. Dude, we're embarrassed to tell you, but like, dude, we want to do what you do. The same people trying to discourage me, guess what? They were bragging. I'm not exaggerating. A week later, because I give them my address, I'm like, dude, if you guys are ever going to Vegas, Riverside's right there, just let me know. Stop by. I give them my address, not a week later. Franny came to me like, hey, babe, there's all these guys in front of our house. I'm like, bring the damn shotgun. That's why it's for. Come over here, right, guys? And I'm like, no. And I'm like, the hell, it's my cousins. I'm like, come in. Like, your cousins, they never visit us ever. We were just around the area. I'm like, bullshit. Let's just be real. They're not around the area. And they're like, damn, this is your car. Like, damn, you have an Escalade. Damn, this is your car. I'm like, dude, I'm like, man, we're going to do this. They're like, dude, we are so in. Can we take pictures with your car? Heck yeah, you can. Guys, and guess what? All 4 of them signed up right there and then. They're so fired up. I have appointments with them this week. I'm like, hey, don't forget about us, cousin. They're like, hey, you forgot about us again, man. I'm like, no, dude, I'm in. I've just been busy this week. I'm there for you. See, guys, the same people that are trying to discourage me, they're thanking me that I never gave up. They're thanking me that I didn't listen to them because now I'm the example in the family. I hope you let nobody steal your dreams. Guys, look, I'm telling you, don't let nobody ever steal your dreams because your dreams are not replaceable. You guys follow me on that? So, guys, sit down with the person that invited you. And, man, how many of you guys are inspired to do something great with your life? How many of you guys are ready, man? I'm serious. Hey, are you going to listen to the haters or are you going to listen to successful people? What's the best revenge? Guys, we're going to help you get it. All right, guys, let's give these guys a hand. All right. Thank you. Let's show them how to get started. Let's show them what they got to do. Let's do it.